Hey everybody, so let me stand close to the camera. Some of you may not have realised that I was going for surgery yesterday, and I know I'm not meant to be working, but I just thought it'd be really valuable to share my little journey post-surgery. So I've had a right hemi-thyroidectomy, but I'm sharing this because also it might be helpful for people that have had other neck surgeries, but obviously you just want to check in with your doctor about that. So I feel amazing, actually. I'm really quite surprised. I think your imagination is always more creative than reality. So, yeah, I have very little pain. I had really good experience in the hospital, which really helps. The staff were really nice. And I've come out and I'm only really needing Panadol. It's not typically painful surgery. Other surgeries, of course, might be more painful, and I think possibly you may need, opiate medication like endone and stuff. But anyway, so I'm home. I've just had some psyllium to get the bowels flowing again, and I've been eating from right post-surgery. Yeah, and so I just, this is day one, and I thought I'd share with you, just what a good process would be. I mean, it's really important after any surgery to keep your circulation flowing, so moving your arms and legs. They haven't disturbed any muscle, so I can actually move my arms quite well. My neck is a little bit swollen, obviously, which is inhibiting my neck movement, and obviously a little bit painful if I contract the muscles around my throat. But if you've had thyroid surgery, then it's really quite amazing how easy it is post surgery. So the main thing then is circulation, keeping your circulation going. So you'll have the stockings on when you come out of hospital that I've just taken off. And then the other thing that's really important is breathing. My throat was very sore, actually, not from the surgery, but from having the tube down. So I had used ice 20 minutes on, 20 minutes off all through yesterday on the surgery day, and I've done that again today, so my swelling's really quite minimal. Also, I drank a lot of icy cold water, which I think also helps to manage the inflammation from the inside. Yeah, so anyway, this is the end of day one, and I'm just going to lie down and do some breathing, so I'm not really going to explain that much. You'll be able to see and just follow on, really, if this is relevant to you. So day one, here we go. So I've discovered a really pain-free way to get on and off the floor. If you angle your head down, the muscles don't need to contract. So that was really helpful in terms of getting around in bed. So I'm going to go down to the floor this way now. So my head's directed down, and I lower myself down and place my head on the cushion, and then I can relax on the cushion. My neck muscles are now pretty relaxed. I mean, they can contract a bit, and I'm going to roll onto my back. Okay, so you might need a little bit more height than the pillow I've got. And this is basically it. I mean, really important just to aerate your lungs. All through yesterday, I took lots of big breaths. You need to have pain relief enough, so keep a Panadol on board so that you can take big breaths. So I'm just really relaxing. I'll start with a bit of relaxed abdominal breathing, but then I'll breathe up into my chest as well. I'm just going to keep my arms by my side to begin. So now I'm going to take bigger breaths up into my upper lobes. Breathing out fully, allowing a full inhalation, and just sensing that the inhale and exhale are even in length. Now I'm going to change the position of my arms. So don't be worried if you feel like you need to cough. That's the idea of deep breathing. It helps you to keep your lungs clear. And although I haven't felt, my lungs have been no problem, but I've definitely had to clear my throat. There's definitely been secretions there. A little bit easier to do that in upright. So you can position the arms in lots of different positions just to create that opening in the chest. Stretch out the shoulder girdle a little. Now, of course, I should have said this earlier. If you can't lie on the floor, then you could do this in bed, no problem. I like being on the floor because I just feel that little bit more opening. But, yesterday I had my bed inclined, to keep that kind of elevation of my neck. So you can do all of this in half lie. Now I'm going to also give my legs a little stretch out here, just for my circulation. It's kind of back to the magic 5. So basically I'm keeping all my limbs moving, keeping my lungs full and clean. And the last movement that you may or may not feel ready for so early is just to gently turn the head. So, pain's a pretty good guide. I haven't had painkillers for a while now, so my pain is there. It's not even pain really, but it's sensation will guide me as to how far I can move my neck. And that little bit of muscle contraction also helps decrease swelling. Either side of this exercise routine, I can put ice back on my neck. And that's enough. Oh, see, even here. I don't want to keep my head down for too long because of the swelling, but you can see, when you're not holding your head up against gravity, then, there's really no issue. So you can keep your shoulders and chest really open and mobile, your spine, which just aids in your quick recovery. Anyway, so I'm going to leave that for day one, and I hope if this is relevant to you, you've benefited, you feel encouraged that you can move and do what you need to do. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.